we're live.
Hello and good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. My name is Pete Braley and this is my son, the co-host, executive producer, show creator, and glad to be done with a 12-hour drive, Matt.
That's me, and I'm very, very glad. Yes.
We have a great show planned for you today. Our goal is to simply to start your day off on a positive note. So if you enjoy what we do here, we ask you to be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future shows. We're obviously live weekdays here on YouTube, but we're also available on all your favorite podcast apps to be sure to check that out. Okay. We are back after a vacation. And,
we are.
Yeah, it was a nice vacation.
It was good.
Coming up today, time to get caught up on football picks, and we look forward to your chats, of course, throughout the day. I used to say, I don't do Mondays. There is a company in Massachusetts that has actually tried that with some success. Do you use your towels more than once after a shower? And we'll talk about bad eating habits that can ruin a date.
Ooh. Interesting. Mm-hmm. I have not read this stuff. This is all new to me.
I shared it with you last night.
Listen.
And there was football.
There was football. And yes.
We'll get to that in a moment. Mm-hmm. But hope you've had a nice week. We went down to Virginia. It was Liam's second birthday. And Liam's my grandson, if you're just joining us, if you're new to the show. He lives in Virginia Beach. And I wrote about his second birthday on my blog. If you want to check out the Raising Grampy special edition, that's at petebraley.com. We had beautiful weather.
It was kind of crazy. Normally it pours down there,
yep.
at least 5 of the 7 days that we're there.
But we had sunny skies. It wasn't oppressively hot or humid. We could actually sit out on the back deck just about every night.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. And we checked out a sandcastle tournament. Some awesome sandcastles. Sarah said she's just lucky if she can get the sand to come out of the bucket when she tries to make one. But do you have any of those pictures?
I do. I have a turtle with a I don't even know, a horn, like unicorn horns going on. Very kind of a scary looking turtle. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I got a turtle. I got a symphony. It's called Symphony of Dreams. I was a big fan of this one.
Yeah.
Big music fan. And then last but not least, his favorite.
Yes.
Making Waves. It's a radio.
I love that.
A cassette, yeah.
Yeah. Can you see the pencil that's there in case the tape comes out of the cassette and you can rewind it?
And we're walking around and he's like, Matt, that pencil was used for a rewind. I'm like, we literally talked about this on the show. There's a record, a video record of us talking about it.
Yes. Yeah. So leave me alone. So
basically, yeah.
We spent a whole week together.
We spend all day together, every day together.
Yes.
I need help. Get him away from me.
So actually, Saturday, Priscilla and I went to Dana's house. Dana, who is a regular viewer.
The chat legend.
Yeah, the chat legend. We went to Dana's house and we had a nice night sitting around his campfire set up and some food and friends. And I asked Matt, and Dana asked Matt, hey, why don't you come along? Bring your guitar. We'll have some fun. But Matt's response was, I spent enough time with him. I need a break.
I had just spent 12 hours in a car with my parents. I needed, plus I worked at Kat's house, painting and stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to relax. Plus, I had to set some stuff up here. I never stop working, people.
Have you noticed a little redesign here? He's got a brand new toy.
I don't know if you can say it's kind of hidden behind the laptop, but yes.
He's got a brand new mixer that does all kinds of stuff. So we'll be playing with that.
Oh, volume's down.
My name's not Trish.
There we go.
I have all the sound effects just ready to go.
Yeah,
just
all digital, ready to go.
Yeah.
So we have that. We went to, how would you describe Kirkland's? Kirkland's is a store in Virginia Beach that's like a Home Goods or...
Yeah, yep. I think it might actually be owned by the same people, too.
Okay.
I think it's like that trifecta.
It's just one of those places you go, you get great paintings, you get, I'm trying to see, well...
There's a pumpkin.
Yep.
There's a pumpkin, got that from Kirkland's. There's a gnome.
Yep, we have our gnome here.
We have a gnome here. And then we have Boo. Did anyone get scared by the sign above Pete's head? It says Boo.
People had to close their eyes when we went live.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he needs a name, don't you think?
Leave it in the chat. What should we name him?
What should we name our studio gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need help.
Studio dog Charlie is at my feet. We have a rainy day here in southeastern Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And I tried to get him to go outside at about 7:45. And he put the brakes on. He did not want to get off the porch.
He doesn't like the rain. He's not a rain guy.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, I'm a rain guy. I think it's a beautiful day today.
You like the rain?
Yeah, big fan.
It is Monday, October 4th, and this is show number 75. It's National Cinnamon Bun Day today. Who doesn't love a cinnamon bun? Is there anyone that doesn't love a cinnamon bun? I don't know. It's also National Taco Day. Not Taco Tuesday this week. It's National Taco Day.
That's weird. I feel like National Taco Day should be one of those holidays that's like the second Tuesday of every month. Like it should just be
like
a Tuesday.
Thanksgiving is, yeah. According to the Made Up Food Holidays website, which is nationaltacoday.com, Americans ate more than 4.5 billion tacos last year, which is an estimated 490,000 miles of tacos.
Jeez.
Taco Bell says fans can score a free, crunchy taco by placing a $1 minimum order through their app. If you don't have the app, you can get a freebie when you join at tacobell.com/rewards. 7-Eleven says its 7 rewards loyalty members can get 10 mini tacos for just $1 at participating locations nationwide.
How many are those tacos in order to get 10 for $1?
I've never bought food at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, not a big 7-Eleven guy. People swear by the taquitos there.
Do they?
Yeah.
National Golf Lovers Day. Should we talk about our golf outing with your brother last week?
Nah.
Probably not.
Nah.
National Vodka Day, National Consignment Day, and National Child Health Day today. On the date book on this day in 1854, Abraham Lincoln made his first political speech at the Illinois State Fair. Leave It to Beaver debuted on CBS on this day in 1957. On this day in 1974, John Lennon releases the Walls and Bridges album featuring the #1 single, Whatever Gets You Through the Night. On this day in 1990, it was the premiere of Fox TV's Beverly Hills 90210. And the Boston Bruins retired future Hockey Hall of Famer Ray Bourque's number 77 jersey on this day in 2001. Celebrity birthdays: Charlton Heston, born on this day in 1923. He died in 2008. Jimmy Williams, former Red Sox manager, is 78. Tony La Russa, 77. Susan Sarandon, 75. And basketball's Derrick Rose is 33. So do we have any chats this morning?
Yeah, let's see. Gary's here. He said, happy you guys are back. Happy to be back.
Yes.
Yeah. Justin said, good morning, lads. Good morning, lad.
Hello, lad.
Gary said, new graphics. We did get new graphics. You know what? I'm going to play it again because you know what? I can. Everybody like and subscribe, please.
Yes, please.
And turn on the notification bell. Let's see. Justin said, new gnome as well. There he is. Diane's here. Good morning. Welcome home. Thank you. It's good to be home.
Yeah.
Dane is here. He said it's Monday. It is Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday. And it's a rainy Monday.
Sad face.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
Yep.
I just wanted to. Oh my God! Stop. We're just getting used to things here. Strictly professional. Diane says studio gnome banta is what we like. Witty banta.
Oh, banta.
Banta. I feel like banta needs to be accompanied by witty, or it doesn't make sense. So I don't know about the name banta.
Willie Banta. No.
We'll keep it as an option.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Looking
see
for a name for studio gnome.
Put your names in the chat. Let me know. And that's it. Back to you.
All right. Today's random question: Powerball is up to $670 million tonight.
Let's go.
No one's won this in I don't know how long. So just for fun, let's say you win.
Okay.
Obviously, the first thing you do is hire a lawyer, right? Or a financial planner or something, right?
Of course.
But just for fun, what's the first thing you're going to splurge on? First thing you get for yourself that you always wanted. You know, it's just like a total, I don't know, I wouldn't say pointless thing, but I mean, it's just, see, you're going to go and get it for yourself because you always wanted it.
I think I'd move out literally the second I win.
You'd move out?
Yep. Fully furnished place.
I don't know. So think about that. What is let's say you hit the lottery tonight. What's the first thing you'd buy yourself? Just for the heck of it. Would you buy a new car?
Probably. I don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We share a car.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm living the dream. I'm making myself look good. Podcast people.
I can't think of the name, but what's the Cadillac SUV? What is
An Escalade?
Yes. I'd get me a Escalade.
You want an Escalade?
I think so.
It's kind of a big car.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know how I'd feel about you driving an Escalade.
I could climb into it fine, right? It's not like getting up into it.
It's not really what I'm worried about. I'm worried about driving it.
Oh, really?
It's a big car, man.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying.
All right.
I wouldn't want to drive an Escalade.
So what was your splurge on? Let us know in the chat, or if you are watching this later in the day, you can always let us know in the comments. Football picks. Now, from the weekend, the first weekend of our vacation, we both went 12-5.
Yes.
So Matt still had a 1-game lead. Now, what about yesterday? Did you go through? I don't think we had a good day.
One of us didn't have a good day.
Me?
He always assumes it's him. That's what's really funny. No, you've taken the lead this week.
Oh, really?
It was a rough week for me. I got 10. You got 10 wins. I don't have the updated record. I wait until after tonight.
After Monday night, right.
But you're at 10 wins this week. I'm at 7.
Ooh.
And I was only up by 1. So
okay, so then I'm up
you're going to be up by 2.
2.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we both picked the Chargers tonight, so we'll see what happens.
Crazy weekend. The Jets. We were watching part of that Jets game.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this team?
I mean, it was, let's see, all the games we disagreed on. Let's see. You picked the Browns. I picked the Vikings, which I thought was a good pick.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
We both picked the Saints. They lost to the Giants.
Never saw that coming.
Yeah. Let's see. What else did we disagree on? You picked the Seahawks. I picked the 49ers. Jimmy G obviously went down. He didn't come back in the second half. That hurt me.
Yeah.
You picked the Buccaneers. I stayed loyal to the Patriots.
Yes. And you almost won.
I almost did.
Yeah.
I thought I was a genius. I was a genius.
Did you watch the game last night? Now, if you're a Patriots fan, which I kind of am because I live with, well, now 2 of them, but I used to live with 5, right? 5 Patriots fans.
Yeah. He's like, how many kids did I have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be impressed with last night. I mean, yes, the Patriots lost by 2 points, 19-17. Mm-hmm. But they were in it right till the end.
It hurt because it was so close, and we had a chance.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really impressed.
Nick Folk, if you didn't see it, it was like, I think, 11:45 last night.
Yeah.
Nick Folk tried a 56-yard field goal in the rain, and it hit the left upright. Doink.
Yeah.
With less than a minute to play, so Brady ends up winning.
See, I'm not one to question Bill often, but I kind of would have rather have gone for the 4th down.
Go for it. Yeah.
It's rainy. It was pouring rain in a 56-yarder, and I don't trust any kicker in the NFL. Give me Justin Tucker. I don't trust him on a 56-yarder in the rain.
In the rain.
No.
Yeah.
I don't really trust kicking nowadays. And that deep, game on the line, I'm going for it on 4th down.
What was it, like 4th and 4, 4th and 6?
I think Nick Folk is automatic when he's a little bit closer.
Right.
So if you give me like one more first down, trim down the clock. Plus, that's another thing. I would have gone for it strictly for the fact that if we kicked that field goal, Brady would have still had 55 seconds.
Yeah.
So I think even if we got that field goal, Brady probably still would have won.
Right. I mean, Aaron Rodgers won with 37 seconds.
So I think you go for it on 4th down. Hopefully, I mean, our screen passes were elite the entire night. Little short pass, get it. First down, move up, drain the clock. We had 1 timeout left.
Right.
Drain the clock, call the timeout, kick the field goal, you win. So a little disappointed, but yeah.
You got to be impressed, though, with Mac Jones and how a rookie stands up against the GOAT and almost wins. So
yeah, if you were debating, I would buy the Mac Jones jersey after last night. That looked really good.
If you've been holding off.
Yep.
Yeah.
He looked really comfortable. And the defense looked really good.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say I'm so happy. Well, there will probably be one more day because we'll be recapping the day. But I'm so happy that the hype is going to be over.
Yeah.
This week has just been incredible, hasn't it? Leading up to this game, Tom Brady returns.
It's annoying because Tom Brady's doing phenomenal. We get that.
Yeah. But
everyone's just rashing on Bill Belichick. Like the whole week. The whole week it's been like this book came out.
Seth Wickersham or something wrote a book, and
it's all about like Belichick didn't respect Brady and all this and all that. And it's like they were both pretty stubborn.
Yeah.
They're both the greatest at what they do. The greatest QB and the greatest coach.
Right. And people saying, all right, so Brady winning the Super Bowl proves that it was Brady who got it. No, it was both of them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had...
Belichick admitted that because someone asked him if he would have had the success with another quarterback, and he was like, of course not. Obviously not. He was the greatest quarterback of all time. You don't just win that many Super Bowls without him. Like, that's just not a thing. But anyway.
So anyway, let us know your thoughts if you want about last night's matchup.
It hurt because it was close.
Yeah.
But it was a good game for the Patriots.
Oh, yeah. And thank God the hype is over. Right?
Yes. Dana did say,
agree on that?
How did your fish do, Pete? Of course, referring to the Dolphins.
Yeah. Well, I wore my Dolphins. I have a new shirt with the old logo. I wore that and my hoodie and my hat from the Dolphins to Dana's house. So, and he was cool because there was another man there who I met, and his wife who I had never met before, Steve and Janet. And Dana was like, but I don't give Pete any crap because he's been a Dolphin fan since way back, so he stayed loyal.
You should give him a little crap because he's like, I'm kind of a Patriots fan, so you should give him a little crap.
Oh, okay.
He jumps on the Patriots bandwagon when the Dolphins do bad.
I don't jump on the bandwagon.
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
But how did my Dolphins do? They suck.
Yeah.
I mean, it
was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Jacoby Brissett got booed.
Matt had been out working on Kat and Josh, my daughter and future son-in-law. They bought a house, so they're doing some work on it. Mm-hmm. And he had been out doing that, and he came home, and I was watching the Dolphins game against the Colts. And I think you had been home 5 minutes, and I'm like, you can change it if you want.
Yeah, we watched a different game.
I don't even want to watch.
Well, I was like, nah, let's hang on for a little bit, and then it was just bad.
Yeah,
it was just bad.
They're just playing bad football.
Yeah.
They are. There's just, one of the writers, I think his name is Omar Kelly for the Miami Herald. He tweets during the game, and he was like, "This is just bad football," So I don't know. It's week 4, and I'm already saying rebuilding year.
They have to play the Bucs next week.
I know. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to watch.
That's going to be rough.
Yeah. I do have one other Patriots story here. Last night's showdown was the most anticipated matchup of the season. All you have to do is look at the ticket prices. Resale ticket agencies were selling tickets for last night's Pats game anywhere from $330 to just over $4,500 a seat. StubHub's average ticket price for the game was $1,222.
Yeah.
Wow.
They called it the most important regular season game of all time. The biggest regular season game of all time.
Baseball, the Yankees and the Red Sox will face off tomorrow night at Fenway. Isn't it supposed to rain, though, I think?
I don't know.
Garrett Cole will face Nathan Eovaldi, and the winner advances to a 5-game series starting Thursday with the Tampa Bay Rays. The Dodgers will send Max Scherzer against the St. Louis Cardinals and 40-year-old Adam Wainwright Wednesday at Dodger Stadium. Same thing. It's a 1-game wild card. So that'll be pretty cool to watch. And I think for everyone who was bashing the Red Sox, a month ago? Well, they really haven't. They've had issues since the All-Star break or the trade deadline, haven't they?
Yeah, kind of.
They had teammates who came down with COVID. Guys went into slumps. And this team was never, if you go back to the spring, they were never expected to be in it. This was supposed to be a rebuilding year, and they made it exciting all the way to game 162.
Yeah.
So again, you got to be happy with it, I think. So.
Well, it's like there was that one dude that wrote, you and me kind of argued about this. There was this one dude that wrote an article that said that the beginning of the season was a fluke, and they're just a bad baseball team.
Right. Do
you remember talking about that?
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I get when you talk about like Boston sports teams, I get super offended. Even if like we're trash, I'll be like, no. What are you talking about, dude? Matt Castle was the greatest quarterback of all time. Like I don't. No, but yeah. So that article came out, and we fought about. And I mean, he was kind of true. The beginning of the season was probably a fluke. We weren't that good, but he described us as bad, and I don't think we're bad. I mean, we compete.
You know what I read this morning? J.D. Martinez may not be ready to play tomorrow. May not be available because yesterday he was playing left field, and on his way out to his position, he tripped over second base. And they're saying this morning he has a sprained ankle.
Come on, man. Come on, man. How many times
have you run out to your position? Yeah.
Was he doing the thing like sometimes when you run out to your position, you step on the base? Just, I don't know.
Good luck or superstition. Why not? Yeah.
Come on, man. You play baseball professionally.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, and this came out while we were away. The Super Bowl halftime show this year will feature 5 music acts, which include Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, and Mary J. Blige. And I think that'll be a good show.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see how they all mesh together. Like, it's you got a lot of great artists, big personalities.
Oh, right.
What's it going to look like? I know it's going to be phenomenal.
Jay-Z, who played a big part in getting that lineup together, has said that it'll be history in the making. It is expected to be 12 minutes of unforgettable greatness.
It'll probably be the biggest halftime show of all time.
The Super Bowl, by the way, this year is at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, and it's Sunday, February 13th. Gets later and later. I remember when it used to be in January, but now it's mid-February now for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because
they added a week.
Yeah,
right?
that's why. Because I was like, wait a second, it's always the first Sunday, but no.
Anyone in the chats before I get into some stories here?
Let's see.
I'm trying to remember to go to chat.
Justin said, nobody talking about the New England Revolution, though. Top of the table and a strong chance of going and winning the finals. Go Rebs. Go Rebs. We don't watch soccer.
No, but
go Rebs.
I meant to mention that today. Thank you for coming.
Well, that's why we have Justin as the chat co-host.
He is our soccer guy.
Yes. Gary said, Matt, tell Emily that I should be able to buy that Red Sox hat from Culture Club since they have a chance of making it far. You should. My advice, though, is try to buy in bulk because they do ship from Australia. So shipping's a little expensive, and it takes a little while. So that's kind of a drawback, too. I don't know when you'll get it by. And if they go far in the playoffs, you'll probably have it by then.
I don't know how far they're going to go.
But Emily, they're high-quality hats. They're great hats. Yep. Phenomenal hats. I highly recommend. So that's what I'll say. Let's see here. And Diane had a splurge. She said a huge, well-appointed RV towing a convertible red Mustang along with a plot of land in the woods here as well as beachside and Atlantic coast, Florida. So she's got a list.
Cool.
If she wins the lottery, she's ready to go.
All set.
She's ready to go.
Yeah.
RV at the top of that list, though. and last but not least, Kat said that the name, and I think this is the winner. The name of the gnome should be Jethro. I think it should. I think that's a good. We should give Trish that. We should.
My name's not Trish.
She deserves it.
For those that don't know, when we got Charlie, our studio dog, she wanted to name him Jethro.
Yeah.
And everyone in the family was like, what?
That is a terrible name.
What?
Terrible. So you know what? We're going to do that.
I think Kat's right.
For Trish.
Jethro.
For Trish.
My name's not Trish.
We're going to name him Jethro.
Jethro.
Yes.
Thank you, Kat.
Perfect.
I wrote in my book, I'm not done yet, that I don't do Mondays. That was a way that I rewarded myself during my rehab. Was that I just don't do Mondays, meaning I never planned anything for a Monday, no doctor's appointments, no lunch dates. Monday was just, I don't do Monday. If I want to lay on the couch and watch 60 Minutes, I'm going to do it,
Yeah.
Well, now with the show, we are doing Mondays, but there is a story this morning that in May of 2020, Docwa, that's DOCKWA, Docwa, a company in Cambridge, did away with the Monday workday. A company VP said, we wanted to combat employee burnout. We realized that the state of the world was changing, and we really wanted to make sure that our employees were present and that they remained happy. Since switching to a 4-day work week, the numbers speak for themselves. The chief marketing officer said what we found was that in the year after we implemented the change, we saw nearly 100% year-over-year growth in revenue. We were able to do that in spite of working fewer hours. Pay and time off were not affected with Docwa's 50 employees. They have been noticeably happier and more productive when they're on the clock. Docwa is a marina reservation app that connects boaters and marinas across the country. the model has also attracted new employees to work there because they don't do Mondays. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And if it works out for them number-wise, that's even better.
I mean, that's the thing. I think there's a lot left to be researched when it comes to the work day, the work week.
I think we're going to see the whole thing changing after the...
I don't know. You got a lot of stubborn people.
Yeah.
A lot of stubborn people that don't like change.
But I think companies that are allowing you to work at home, I think they're going to be restructuring things.
Yeah.
You only have to come in once or twice a week.
I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. If you're just as productive or more productive.
Go for it.
Plus, you said that we do Mondays on the podcast. We do Mondays, but do we do Mondays? We do the show.
I was just going to sit here and chat, so.
We go back to bed after the show on Mondays. That's a wrap.
That was my plan, though. Last night, I turned off the game at what did it end? Quarter 12?
Quarter 12, yeah.
Yeah, quarter 12, I turned the game off. And of course, I've been watching. I was actually watching it on my tablet.
I know he was like a little child. He was like, "Hey Matt, I think I'm gonna watch the rest of the game in bed on my tablet because you downloaded the Xfinity app for me." And Trish was like, "What?"
Yeah, she's
like, "You're gonna do what?"
And I said, "I'll use my earbuds."
He forgot to mention that in the beginning. She was like, "All right, that's fine. That's fine." And before bed, he checked. He was like, "Are you sure it's okay?" And she was like, "Yes, it's fine."
Hey. 40 years marriage, you're going to communicate, know?
Yeah. I watched the game on my laptop. Guess what? Didn't have to ask anybody because I'm alone. Okay, back to you.
Okay. Some stories that I found here that happened while we were away. McDonald's is bringing back the McRib on November 1st.
Why?
This year marks the 40th anniversary of the McRib. McDonald's first added it to menus around Kansas City in 1981. The chain pulled it from its menu 4 years later, but it has become a cult favorite. So I guess you're not a fan.
Why, though, is because they make it this limited edition drop.
Right.
I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not that good. It's fine. Just have it on the menu year round. I don't think it's good enough where people are like, why make it limited edition? Oh my God, the McRib.
Whoa.
I don't know. I got it once. I was like, wow, this does not live up to the hype. It's good. Doesn't live up to the hype.
Same thing. I got it once and I was like, it's all right.
Why restaurants? Why?
Arby's is launching a line of sweatshirts and sweatpants that have been smoked to smell like a smokehouse.
Stop. That's just...
The chain partnered with an actual Texas smokehouse to create the line of premium sweats that will smell as if you've been sitting next to the pit for hours.
Who wants that?
No word on pricing, but Arby's says the product is legit, and it goes on sale today on their website.
That just reminds me of when you sit around a campfire and you smell like campfire. That's really nice when you're around the campfire. The smell of campfire is great when you're at the campfire.
Right.
But you wake up the next morning and you're still wearing the shirt you wore on it smells so bad. You're like, oh my God. And you just wash your clothes, your sheets, you take a shower a million times. Who wants to smell like a smokehouse when you're not in the smokehouse?
Evidently, there's a market for it.
And Arby's, people don't even buy your food. Why are you making clothes? I don't get it.
The New York Mets are considering bringing live comedy to home games next season. How about you just play some good baseball?
I think the baseball is enough to make people laugh.
Hey. Oh. Mets owner Stephen Cohen and his wife Alexandra are looking to make some changes next season when the Mets play at Citi Field. Some ideas include offering live comedy throughout the games. So we're thinking about guys say, hey, how about that last pitch? Huh? I don't know. They're going to update existing spaces in the stadium where people can gather. They're going to add more screens throughout the baseball park, and they're going to make other technology updates and improvements.
I think it's just kind of sad that the Mets are looking for ways to entertain their fans because the baseball itself doesn't do it.
I know. It's sad.
I've never gone to a Red Sox game and you know what? I'm kind of bored. Somebody tell me a joke. I've never felt that way. I don't know.
Bacon is more expensive for Americans.
Bacon?
Bacon.
Ugh.
Bacon is more expensive than it has been in the past 40 years. The average price for bacon has jumped nearly 28% during the past 12 months. I don't know. Are we going to blame the pandemic for this? Or?
I would probably just blame demand. Bacon is just good.
Good.
But there's probably some shipping shortage
issues,
thing.
And an elementary school in Philadelphia had to order pizzas for its students when staffing issues resulted in no food service staff members being able to distribute the food to the kids. They had food. They had nobody to work. No lunch ladies. The school said while meals had been delivered to the school the previous day, the food services staff member assigned to the school was unable to show up for work. The principal ordered pizza for the whole school.
Okay. Why didn't the principal just serve the food? Like, why don't you just get some people?
Some volunteers?
Like, I don't know. That bothers me slightly. Yeah. Like, bro, just roll up your sleeves and serve the food. Like, why don't you and the vice principal just get going, man?
Yeah.
Instead, he's like, all right, school budget, make some room for pizzas. Imagine how many pizzas you got to buy for a school.
Yeah. And what do you put it on? Does he have a corporate card? Does he have a school district
just
credit
serve
card?
The food. Like, I don't. He's like, I don't know how to do that.
No,
I don't do this.
I'm not going to wear one of those hairnets.
I don't know what's going on.
Well,
yeah.
I teased last night.
Chipotle?
Yeah. No, Chipotle. Although
you say Chipotle.
I say Chipotle, yeah. I teased last night that remind me to ask Matt about the Chipotle story. You want to share that with everyone?
Chipotle, you really know how to play with a man's heart. Okay?
What?
I love Chipotle.
Oh, okay.
Love Chipotle.
Yeah, he does.
But they disappointed me. They broke my heart. It was very sad. 12-hour car drive.
Friday.
Yeah.
We left Virginia Beach at 5:45 in the morning, and it was 5 or 5. And we decided we were going to do takeout.
Yeah.
So,
well, back when you lived, like when you were living down there, Trish and I, whenever we would go down and come back, we would always get Chipotle.
Oh, yeah?
When we came back, it was kind of like a tradition thing.
Okay, because it's on the way.
Yeah, so I was like, Trish, I was like, Chipotle? We doing it? She was like, you know what? Yes. I was like, all right, I'll order it, set it for a time to pick up so that it's right as we're passing by. We'll stop there, get Chipotle, go home.
That's what we did. So we're passing Green Airport in Warwick, and we said, okay, Matt, order the food.
I placed the order.
Yeah, it goes on the app. He gets all the choices and stuff.
Order the food. It goes through, and it charges my card. Everything's good to go. It says you're good to pick it up at 5:30. I was like, word.
That's perfect.
We get there.
Yep.
Trish is done with life because we're at the end of the drive.
She's been driving.
Everyone is done.
Yep.
We want food and we want to go to bed. That's pretty much it. And so we get there and we see a bunch of cars. And I'm like, wow, it's a busy night. I mean, Friday night at Chipotle.
Night, yeah.
And as we're driving by, I'm like, I see a sign in the window and I'm like, I think that said they were closed. Trish is like, what? I was like, I think it said we're closed. So we parked and we saw a bunch of people walk into the door. We were like, let's just sit and wait. And we watched them. They walked up. The door was locked. They were closed. Nobody was there. Friday night at 5:30 p.m. They were closed.
The only thing we can think of is they didn't have enough staff.
Yeah.
I don't know why else they would close on a Friday
if
night.
That's a problem. I don't even know who. You can't even really be mad at them. But the thing I'm mad at is the app was like, it didn't say anything about that.
I know.
It's fine. The order went through. My card got charged. I did reach out to customer service, whatever. I'm getting refunded. But how do you allow orders to go through?
I know.
I'm thinking of how many people probably bought Chipotle that night.
Oh, they must have. I mean, we saw quite a few cars.
Yeah.
There must have been many more.
I just don't. So yeah, that broke my heart.
Yeah.
We had to get McDonald's.
We ended up
How do you go from Chipotle to McDonald's?
It was one of those, it's like, well, what do you want to do now?
Yeah.
I think you said you want to just eat at home, and we're like, well, we've been away for a week.
Yeah, we don't really have groceries.
Yeah, let's go to McDonald's. And then by then, you're so hungry, the quarter pounder with cheese tasted fantastic,
But I was going to get Chipotle.
I know.
I had a free entree in my account. So I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to get 2 burritos. Sue me.
Hey.
Sue me. I was going to eat 2 burritos.
We're very hungry.
Sue me.
Yep.
I don't even think we ate lunch that day.
No, we had a late breakfast and we didn't eat lunch.
I earned it.
Yep.
And they were closed. And they said I'm getting my free entree back. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the Chipotle story. Yeah. I don't know. A roller coaster relationship with Chipotle.
Welcome to October, by the way. It's a long list. So let me take a deep breath. October is Adopt a Sheltered Dog Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, National Apple Month, National Book Month, National Bullying Prevention Month, National Chili Month, National Chiropractic Month, National Cookbook Month, National Cookie Month. I love cookies. National Crime Prevention Month, National Dessert Month, National Depression Education and Awareness Month, National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, National Fire Prevention Month, National Kitchen and Bath Month, National Pasta Month, National Physical Therapy Month, National Pizza Month, National Popcorn Poppin' Month, National Pork Month, National Pretzel Month, National Roller Skating Month, National Sausage Month, National Seafood Month, and Photographer Appreciation Month.
I feel like I need to play the Grammy music. Like, this is your time. Get off the stage. That's enough. That's a wrap.
Yank me off stage.
Yeah.
So
that's always so funny. They're standing up on stage and they're like, I want to thank my parents. My mother passed away. They're like, get off the stage.
Get off the stage.
We don't care. Get off.
The voiceover announcer says, coming up.
They're like, it's been a really tough life, dealing with, I don't know, like addiction. And they're like, get off.
Thank
We
you
don't
very
care.
much.
Get off.
Coming
Get
up
off.
next.
That's enough.
The Jonas
We have to be
Brothers.
done for South Park to air. Get off. I love that. Like, they're crying. They're like, this is the greatest moment of my life. My career. I've been working 30 years. Get off. Nobody cares. Get off. Get
next.
off. That's enough. We need to give Billie Eilish another award. Get off.
Get
off. It's gonna be Olivia Rodrigo this year.
Oh, she gets
Watch.
it all?
I bet she's gonna get a lot. Well deserved. It was a good album. Good album. Yeah.
All right.
This took a turn. Anyways, congratulations, October.
You are National Just About Everything Month.
Yeah.
He will not be celebrating National Sausage Month.
No,
You really don't like it.
I don't. I don't like sausage. No, I think it has a really weird taste. It's very uncomfortable.
We had a Meat Lovers Pizza not too long ago, and we were like, Matt, just pick the sausage off. No, it's going to taste like it.
Yeah, sometimes it depends how hungry I am. I might do that.
Yeah.
I don't like sausage though.
And Photographer Appreciation Month, let me say hats off to Peter Pereira from the Standard Times, who's my favorite photographer. This guy's amazing. Go to his website. I think it's peterpereira.com. And he finds an angle that you never thought of, So, and he's got like a daily picture on his website. He's fantastic.
Shout out.
So, yeah. All right, anything going on in the chat here?
Yeah, let's see.
Responding to your Chipotle adventures?
Gary did say he waited too long and it's sold out. The hat. So sad.
Oh, the hat. Oh,
they might restock. They do that from time to time. So you just got to keep on checking. Emily did say he doesn't need more hats. There's never enough hats. Ask this guy. He sweats through about every hat he's ever owned.
Yeah, I got that problem. No hair to sop it up, you know?
Yeah, maybe that's why I do well with hats.
Is there a way around that? Does anybody know? How do you prevent? Because I'm not the only one. Who was it? Trot Nixon on the Red Sox always sweat through his hats. You could always tell.
I thought you were just going to name someone you know. Like, who is it? It happens to Doug, too.
Yeah.
No, he's like, Trot Nixon, my best friend from high school.
My best
Trot
friend,
Nixon.
Trot. Yeah.
Name drop. Trot Nixon.
Is there a way not to sweat through hats when you have no hair up there? I don't know of anyone.
I personally don't know.
I did consider once getting a, what do they call it?
I'm concerned.
Skull cap or?
Stop it. No.
I did consider.
Get off the stage. Get off.
I was like, well, maybe that'll prevent my. And he's like, you're not wearing one of those. You're not going to do it.
Just imagine like you being in public and like you take your hat off and you're just wearing a skull cap. No.
Not going to do it.
No, no. There's things that people of your age just cannot do. That's one of them.
Yeah.
That is one of them. Let's see. Diane said McRib is McNasty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would go as far as McNasty. It's just not as good as everyone makes it out to be.
It's definitely a cult following. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's just me. Dana said McRib is good, but I agree, Matt. No need for the hype. Yeah. Like, it's like nacho fries with Taco Bell.
You know,
Originally, I understood the hype. It was big. I mean, a taco place, French fries, what?
Right.
But now they do it like every time. They make these cinematic commercials for like a Marvel movie, but it's for nacho fries. I'm like, guys, you can spend your money better. I promise. Hire me. We'll make better commercials about things that matter. Anyways.
Another relationship survey to get to this morning. According to a new poll, 3 in 5 Americans would end a date early or break up with someone if they had a food habit they found annoying, especially men. Men would break up with or not call her again if she has an annoying food habit. Like what? All right, let's get into it. Men are almost twice as likely as women to break up with someone or end a date because of their food habits. 68% believe talking with your mouth full is the most inexcusable food sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like there's...
I don't know if it's number one, but...
Yeah, it's just nasty. Like, nobody wants to see that. And also, it just makes you sound like an idiot.
I agree with you.
So sorry, you donated to charity? That's really great. You're a great person. I love you. You want to make out?
It is also the offense that most people confess to being guilty of as well.
Time out. So
that's interesting.
The same people that are breaking, like, calling it off because of those things do it themselves? Because that's pretty hypocritical.
Yeah, they admit they do it.
Come on now.
Gen Z respondents are the most tolerant age group. I forgot. Are you Gen Z?
I don't know. Somebody tell me.
Yeah.
1998.
73% say they simply ignore a food habit that annoyed them. So Gen Z, they just ignore it. Millennials are more outspoken, with 61% saying they would politely ask the offender to stop. They are also the most likely Americans to end a date or relationship over these offenses, with 48% saying they've done so.
See, I don't know if I have the balls to say, like, hey, stop,
would
stop
you
it.
ask someone?
Stop that.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
I think you just suffer through it and don't call back.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I don't think I could tell somebody.
On the first date, 42% believe chewing with your mouth open is reason enough to end the night early.
No. I don't think so. I think you can. There's tougher things to do in life, right?
I'm going to finish my burrito. Nearly half add dropping food on the floor and then eating it is also an unforgivable offense.
Where are you is my question. In public, like at a restaurant?
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. At home, though, I'd probably do that 6 times a day.
5-second rule? Yeah.
I don't even know. 45-minute rule. I know my house.
What about slurping food? That's a big no-no, according to 52% of those in the poll.
If you do it like once, it's probably not going to bother me. The people that like constantly, I'm not going to do it because that would probably,
really?
In your ears, that would just be gross. But the people that just like drink like that, like constantly, that's annoying.
I could see it happening with soup, you know? I'm not...
But like if you do it once, whatever. But if you do it every time, no.
While respondents love dips, they don't appreciate when someone double dips the chip. 40% believe that only one dip is appropriate per potato chip. Say that 5 times fast.
It depends how well I know you.
So what? Like if we're...
Well, I mean, like if there's a group of people,
right?
Don't be doing that.
All right.
Where you been? You know, like there's just a bunch of people.
But if it's just like we're home watching a game and something, double dipping's okay.
No, I'm saying like on a date. Like if you're on a date and like you know I mean if you guys are far along, you kissing each other, you're making out with each other. What's a double dip?
That's an excellent point.
That's all I'm saying.
I hadn't thought about that.
I do also think I will defend the people against double dipping. There's really no need. Just get better at dipping the single time. You know, just if there's a big chip. Break it first. Come on.
Step up your...
Just learn how to dip.
Step up your dipping game.
Yeah. Just break the chip, dip once, eat it, and then no need to double dip. Come on, people. Just wake up.
I'm just laughing because I remember was it Saturday night? I was at Dana's. Yeah. Saturday night.
Pete was double dipping the whole time.
No. What I'm saying is Saturday night, like I said, there was a couple there that I had never met before. Nice people. And at one point, I'm trying to explain what our show is about, and it's like, well, we talk about double dipping chips.
Matt goes on a 45-minute rant about double dipping, and then we have to play the music. Get off the stage! Yeah. So nothing.
That's what we do.
Our show is about nothing. We just waste people's time for an hour.
Back to today's random question. $670 million in Powerball tonight. I don't know what the one-time payout is, but I'm sure it's obscene. Anyway, my question is, obviously the first thing you're going to do or should do is hire a lawyer. But let's have some fun. What would you splurge on? What's the first thing you would buy, you would get for yourself that you've always wanted, but for whatever reason, being frugal or being fiscally responsible, you don't do it. What would you buy? So I mentioned that I mentioned that I wanted an Escalade, but he's like, no, it's too big of a car. So how about
why wouldn't you want you used to drive a Trans Am? Why wouldn't you want like a sports car? Well, that's probably not it. Trish probably wouldn't like that.
Well, I have trouble getting into it. I think because it's low to the ground.
So why don't okay? Why don't you get an Escalade and get a driver?
Oh,
that might be one of the first things. I think we've talked about this before. I would like someone to drive me around. I like driving, but not enough to want to do it every day.
Okay.
Like I have an eye doctor's appointment. I don't really want to drive there. Like just somebody drive me there.
Do you want me to take you to your eye doctor?
No, because that's weird. But like, if I don't know, I like taking a drive.
Yeah.
In the back roads, like that's fun. But if I'm just going to like CVS. No. Just somebody drive me.
Here's what I would buy. I want a brand new Jeep Cherokee.
Okay.
I liked my
fair.
I liked my Grand Cherokee when I had it, so I would like a brand new.
Speaking on behalf of Trish.
My name's not Trish.
I support that. I think that's justified.
The other thing I would want, I don't know if we've mentioned this on the show because we talk about so many things. The other thing I would love is to have my own private jet. And what I would use it for, besides maybe going to Bermuda and the Bahamas, there'd be no more 12-hour drives to go see grandson Liam.
Yeah.
We would simply go to the local airport.
And your kids, Dad. It's not, you don't go down there just for Liam.
Oh, yeah, there's Sarah and Doug, too. Yeah. Of course I meant them. Anyway, we'd go to the local airport. We'd walk onto our, what do they call it, a G6, G7?
I don't
One of those super jets,
How would I know?
And I did check. You can rent them, by the way, at the airport. So I would
not even close to what we can afford.
We would all, but I won the lottery.
Okay.
So this is what I would splurge on. I would get a private jet so that we could just walk onto the local plane at the local airport, fly maybe an hour and a half, have no airports to run through and check shoes and all this stuff, and then we could stay, enjoy our time with Liam and Sarah and Doug, and when we're ready to come home, again, we just go to the airport, get on our private jet, hour and a half, we're home.
Since I know this is an issue for everybody watching, some financial advice: never buy a private jet. Don't buy a singular private jet.
Okay.
They have like companies that you can get a membership with or something, and basically you just get a jet every time.
Right. Yeah. I wouldn't buy a jet.
No, that's a terrible investment. Terrible. Don't buy the literal jet. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Because I know that we're all going to have to. I don't even know why I know this, because I can't even buy like a toy private jet. But yeah, no. Yeah. So just a little piece of advice.
Any comments? Anyone else? What would you splurge on if you do win tonight? What you get? Oh, the other thing I've always wanted, and again, I don't know if I'd really use it. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted season tickets to the Red Sox. I can't see me driving up to Boston for every home game, but it would just be so nice to have.
Yeah. I think we're having some internet problems. And we're back.
Yes, hello. Wonderful internet issues here. We apologize for that. There's really not much we can do.
The one thing we can't control.
Yes, it's the internet. But is it coin operated? Do I need to bring more quarters?
What it feels like.
Okay,
that's definitely what it feels like. Xfinity, man. Xfinity.
For another 5 minutes.
Xfinity.
please deposit $3/4.
We were just talking in that break of trying to recover, and I was like, we can control so many things.
Yep.
And I feel like we've done we've done a great job of controlling those things, upgrading it, making it as great as possible for you, the viewer. There's one thing we can't control, and that's the internet.
Yep.
And I said to him, I was like, our only option is to move, to like Virginia. That's our option, because their internet, flawless.
Yeah.
They have amazing internet.
I'll have to call your mother. Honey, we have to move. It's for the show. We have to go.
It's for the show.
Yeah, we have to go.
You need to quit your job, leave your friends. That's it. We got to go.
So I was saying, if I won the lottery tonight, one of the things I would splurge on would be season tickets for the Red Sox and maybe season tickets for the Pats, because I do enjoy football. But we would get a suite. All right?
Yeah.
I want a suite.
I mean, at that point, season tickets for everything,
Yeah, might as well.
Throw in the Patriots.
Celtics, Bruins.
Maybe, probably the Bruins.
Yeah.
Cat's a big Bruins fan.
True.
Yeah.
Good at that.
Yeah.
So, anyways. Good luck to anybody playing the Powerball tonight. That'll do it for today. Hopefully we started off your day on a good note, because that is always our goal here.
Yeah.
If you enjoy what we do here, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any future shows. We are live weekdays here on YouTube, but we're also available on all your favorite podcast apps, so be sure to check that out. Our thought for the day today: success in life comes when you simply refuse to give up, with goals so strong that obstacles, failures, and loss only act as more motivation. All right. No matter what, go out and make it a great day.
Peace.